Hey everybody, good energy to you guys. So there's a few things I think. Oh fuck it, I'm just gonna let it out. So yesterday I spent hours talking with Yana and company, and it was a good time. It was a good time. The one thing I do want to say, when I say a good time, for me it's just overall it feels like it was a good time. And some good talks and communications and things were um, just brought to more of the surface rather than being obscured. So I think that's good. Anywho, I wanted to just say that, in the course of our discussions, first of all, Yana did ask me to come onto her stream. And so I obliged her. And we talked for a while. And then at times she would have me just hold down the floor, which is cool. And I got to say, I'm sorry, guys. I am not as entertaining or even as just as good as speaking as she is, and others are too. So I know I can come across a bit stale and repeat myself, and I mean, her ability to speak for hours on end and continue to keep an audience engaged is she's really good at it. She's really good at it. But I gotta say, so I was at one point in the conversation, or one point when she had left and I was holding down the fort, just to say it like that. She came back in and very quickly, just told me to go take a smoke break, and just essentially kind of like discarded me like I was nothing. I mean, I say that because there was no, it was just like it was her, you know. And again, it's the context of how the situation came about. I didn't, if I had come onto her stream and been like, hey, I want to talk, I want to talk, I want to talk, and she lets me on to talk, even still, I felt like the way that she, it could have been a kinder way to go about navigating that moment. But I didn't even ask to go onto her stream. I had just talked about how I had seen her stream for a whole day, and I was missing her, and she left a comment and the link. So I obliged again, and I was also told by her that I was helping her out with things that she was dealing with demonic druid. So not only did I oblige her, but I'm also helping her out, and that's how it started. And then I continued to speak, and she got bored of what I'm assuming she was getting bored or not feeling a good connection to what I was speaking on. And so she told me to take a smoke break and to chill out, and which is fine, but she didn't even allow me to, like, there was no respect. There was no like, hey Brian, thank you for taking it this far. I feel I need to take over and say some things to people in the chat. In my opinion, that would be a more loving, a kinder, a gooder, a more respectful way to go about treating anybody. Especially when you ask them to come on your stream, just to fling them off like they ain't nothing. Isn't the coolest way to go about doing shit. And initially it did kind of bother me. But for whatever reason, something in me has been able to get over these type of things a little bit better, and so I'm very forgiving. So I forgive you for that, Yana. I do forgive you for that offense, of a lack of respect that I felt was committed onto my person. But I don't forget. I don't forget these things, and I do think, part of me doesn't even like bringing this shit up because I'm so against, wanting to conflict and. But that's not the right way, and peace isn't all about just not doing nothing. Sometimes in order to really bring about true peace, you got to stand up and fight for it. So essentially, little bear, not right now, buddy, you be getting into stuff. Come on, let's go outside. Come on. There you go. So anywho, I'm just, I'm speaking my heart, and then also, I'm sitting there listening, and Burger Boy, and things ended really well. So I'm not trying to perpetuate any bad juju, But at the same time, I gotta be fucking honest with who I am as a man and stand up for shit when I feel like there was some shitty shit that fucking went down. And then she treats Burger Boy. She started picking up the same thing with Burger Boy. She was starting to be like, "Oh, you're getting a little too sweet for me," da 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 da, which is cool. I get it. She has a particular vibe that she's seeking all the time, as we all are, and she's very open about it when she's not feeling the vibe of the person that she's talking with. She's gonna do what she's gonna do to find that vibe. But even the way she dealt with Burger Boy, she was talking with him. She was like, "You're being too sweet." Like, she didn't even take the time to say that to me. She just straight up popped in when she wasn't even there and then just told me to go bye-bye. And didn't even tell me. She just was like, well, I mean, she did tell me, but there was no chance for me to be like, okay, thanks for having me on or anything like that. It was very, I noticed she's not good with saying hi and bye. Salutations are not her strongest suit, in my opinion, which is cool. We all got things to learn and grow from. Then it was interesting how I came on later that day, the same stream, and it was a different moment. Things changed, and and talk about me going to Florida was there, and it's something that I'm going to be looking into and putting some work into. But and then she wanted the stream to continue, and my computer was about to die, which wasn't the main reason. That was just a part. That was a part of the moment. But the main reason why I felt like it was a good time to not continue the stream was because I was the only one in the house, and the three dogs here can get feisty with each other, start fighting each other and shit. So a part of me felt like it would be a good idea to maybe take a break. Burger Boy also had to make dinner. So I was like, you know what? The computer's about to die. I'm kind of tired. I'm here responsible for all the dogs. I would have to charge my computer. Maybe it's just a good time to take a break. Again, I wasn't feeling the exuberance of speech that at times I think she almost requires or yearns for, to a great degree. And so I also didn't want to bore her, essentially, or bore her audience. Which also brings me to another point, because I noticed that she's exchanged phone numbers with a lot of different people, and she'd be talking to them on she'd be talking to him. I mean, Cyrax has her number and is giving her messages and stuff. So it's like I start to see how her having an audience and putting on that guise, it is another element to a conversation. That's different than when you just have a conversation between one person and another person. So, a part of me, feels like there's a lack of genuinity when you bring in an audience. It doesn't have to be that way, but I think for certain people, they can find it harder for themselves to speak what's truly on their heart when they have an audience watching. And perhaps when they feel they have to put on a certain persona in order to keep that audience watching. These are just things that are coming through. I don't know, and I think Joy is also very good when she feels like it to saying what the fuck she wants to say, but that's not all the time, and I don't know, perhaps it is all the time. I just feel like having the audience there takes a little bit away from, like, if you really care about a motherfucker, you shouldn't need an audience to talk to him, just straight up, and if you really care about a motherfucker and you're trying to fucks with him, what's wrong with just being cordial? Just simple cordials, like, hey Brian, thanks for jumping on, fucking, I'm gonna take it over from here, but thank you. Just simple, straight up fucking respect, little things like that can go a long way, and they're also little seeds that can help to grow, a friendship or a relationship or just a cooperation. Little things like that can make things go a long way, in my opinion. So, I just wanted to share that with you guys, and also say that, I would like to get more work done on the project. And so, I might not, I might refrain for the time being, spending time in other live streams, because I have the past couple of days spent more time in live streams, not just Yana's. There's been others that I've paid attention to too. and just YouTube in general. So I'm also just not feeling the most socially. I feel very introspective today, and like I need to spend time processing things that have gone on in my life, and also to continue to work and write on the project. So yeah, I just want to share those things with you. And again, I forgive. I don't have a grudge. It ended really well yesterday, but it was something that just kept on, popping in my mind. And again, the way that she treated Burger Boy, it's like she gave him the respect that she didn't give me. Which, I mean, if it's just weird, it's like, for me, like, and it's different too. I mean, I don't know, that's just that doesn't feel good to me, to treat two different people differently, especially when you asked me to come on your stream and you even said that I was helping you out. So I'm just saying it like that. Again, I don't want to. Oh, whatever, man, whatever happens, right? So all right, I love you all. Hope you have a good day. Bye.